as a claim handler, I've been unable to make a one-call settlement. You are getting treatment. You are now getting chiropractic care. I tried to settle with you for $3,500. I believe you're at $30,000. I'm unable to do that. So we're going to continue on today. Please subscribe to the video. I would like to do this full time. Your support and help by subscribing will be great. Discussions, comments, likes, all positivity is welcomed. I'd like to be able to do a live stream and talk about insurance issues you may have a discussion. Please keep in mind that this is for entertainment value only. I'm not giving any legal advice. I am only discussing claims and what could be happening based on my experience. So let's get into it. So we left off. I put you on a calendar for 2 weeks. I'm making a call to you. Hi, Mr. So-and-so. How's it going? Oh, I'm in horrible pain. I can't go to work. I'm deteriorating rapidly. Okay, Mr. So-and-so. I get what you're saying. Have you thought about a number you would like to settle your claim for? You were at $30,000. I was at $3,500. Have you thought of another number you might be want to settle at? I'm not going to bid against myself. So at this point, you have a decision to make. Are you going to settle? I believe in the last call, and I might have made a mistake, you were at $5,000. I didn't think that was a good number. I was sticking to my $35,000. It was a minor accident. We were at fault. The police report doesn't place fault on anybody. No witnesses. The damage to your vehicle was under $1,000. No passengers. It was just a fender bender. You've given some urgent care bills. You're claiming other losses like wage loss, but you haven't provided any information. You've told me that you, as well as have a side business, but you provided me no tax documents. So I'm calling you back. You're getting chiropractic care, or at least that's what you're telling me. I say, well, can you send me those records? You say, sure. The next day I get the records, I review them. The day after that I give you a call back and says, okay, I've looked at your chiropractic records. It looks like that you're doing fine. You're having some pain, but the pain went away. They've been able to, $4,000, they've been able to resolve your injury, and it looks like that they're saying that your pain is back to, 1 or 0. So let's talk about a settlement. You say, well, I've thought about it, and I think that my claim is worth at least $25,000. And I'm like, okay. Well, let's talk about the merits of your claim. What are the merits? What has been documented? I've sent out surveillance. Surveillance caught you doing yard work, moving people, going to the grocery store, lifting things, pushing carts. You have children. You were carrying your children around. You went to McDonald's. Your social media shows that you're going to parties. You're going to have dinner with your spouse. You're doing your normal routines. There's nothing abnormal. You're just living your life as you were before the claim. I've looked at your ISO claims. You have had 3 accidents in the past 3 years. Each one has had a bodily injury claim for the same area. One is still open. You haven't sent me any records for those. Others were closed. And then I see that you have a slip and fall for workers' comp claim. You were working and you slipped and you fell and you hurt your back. And it's still open. That's still pending. You're still getting treatment for that. I've looked at, other things. I've looked at the claim, the police report, the photos. I've talked to our insured. They said that you were walking around after the accident. that you were talking to the police officer. You never made an injury claim on the police report, which is very important. The police officer asked you if you were injured, and you said no. So there's a lot of things to consider. So you say to me, well, so my chiropractor bills are $1,000. I'm going to go get MRIs, and I'm going to do this and that, and get lots of diagnostics. Well, diagnostics aren't claims. Diagnostics don't mean that you're injured. You can do whatever you want. You're free to seek treatment for your body. It's your body, your choice. You can get 5,000 X-rays. It doesn't mean I'm going to pay for them. So you have to think about that too when you're getting treatment. Is what is reasonable, what is incurred, and what is directly related to the claim. Fraudulent claims are against the law, so are making false police statements and making a false police report, so we don't do that. You have to take a look at what's reasonable. So I've taken a look at your everything, and I say, listen, I know you wanted to, we were talking about 5K. I didn't think it was reasonable, so then we went back to the original offers. Let's do this. You have gotten chiropractic care. I see that. Listen, can you send me some wage loss information? So you say, sure. I receive that the next day. It's on HR letterhead. It says that you took 2 weeks off from work because of chronic pain. You took PTO. I looked back in the medical records. I looked in the chiropractic records. The urgent care didn't give you any time off. But you have made a claim. So let's say that your wage loss for those 2 weeks is $2,000. So I will take a look at those, and I might say, okay, I can do that. Let's see. So we're talking, like 6 or 7K at this time. Or I might say, listen, I'll pay you for a week. I'll pay you an extra 1,000. We're at 6,000. You had originally wanted 5,000, but I feel that the value of your claim is between 5,000 and 6,000. So let's go ahead and just wrap everything up for 6K. You can say no. That's your right. It's your claim. Most states you have 2 years. Some states you have 3 years. Other states you have longer to make to resolve your bodily injury claim. You have every right to say no. You have every right to say, I've thought about it. I know that we were at 5K, and then the value is around 5 or 6 for you, but the value is still 30K for me. Or I've taken a look at it. And I still think that, I want to backtrack on the 30K and go up to 50K now. So it's, it is what it is. I know that when I was a claim handler, every day I woke up and I wanted to do a good job. I tried to do what was fair. I tried to look at things in an unbiased way. I tried to listen to people, and I tried to talk to them as intelligent beings that they are. So it is with what it is. I know that there is one claim out there where they didn't receive any treatment, or they said they went to doctor's visit and provided no documentation, and they're stuck at 10K, and that's what they're stuck at. So, as claim handlers, we try to resolve things. We try to, we can't make claims for people. We can only look at the evidence that's provided. And unfortunately, for a lot of the claims, there's no independent witnesses. A lot of times there's no police report. It's a word versus word. It's a disputed lane claim, lane change claim. It's a disputed parking lot claim. And then there are some out there that are, we're at fault for. There was moderate to hard impact. You were hit hard. You got injured. You did everything right. And that's just what we owe. And that's, we'll try to take a look at everything. But at the end of the day, insurance companies, when they're at fault, they pay what they pay. Yeah, it's just, we can't not pay it. And, in Texas, there's something called Stowers. The Stowers Act. Stowers says that if you know that a claim is at the policy limits, the bodily injury claim is at the policy limits, you know that, but then you delay in not paying, you can't do that. You have to pay when you know, right when you know that's the policy limits, you have to pay for that. So, there's all kinds of things that go into it. So right now we're at a part of the claim where we're kind of stuck. But what we'll do is we'll try to resolve things. You're thinking about getting an attorney. That's fine. A lot of times what attorneys will do is they will wait till the statute of limitations run up. They'll have you, you'll get treatment. And then right before the statute lines up, they'll file a lawsuit. These are all things that happen. So right now, we're kind of at a stuck point in the claim. It happens all the time. In the next couple of videos, we'll take a look about how we're going to get this thing resolved. So everybody gets a little something. I get a little something. You get a little something. Everybody gets something. Okay. Have a nice day, and I will talk to you soon.